Ready. Hi everyone, this is Dr. James Lin. Today we have Alan with us. He's been a patient of ours and he has pretty bad herniated disc on his neck. It's pretty bad, a very severe neck pain. And today we're going to interview him. He's going to be our testimonial for today. And he's doing very well with this treatment. So Alan, tell us about your symptom before you come in, please.
My arms started getting numb overnight. I would sleep on one side and this arm would fall asleep. Go to the other side, this other arm would fall asleep. And eventually both arms would fall asleep. I couldn't use a pillow. Had a very hard time sleeping. And I was starting to losing fine motor skills. I couldn't dial my cell phone. I couldn't write without having my hand shake. It was very scary. Very scary.
How about your neck?
Well, I had continuous pain. I had pain for months, 8 months or so, before the symptoms starting to show up in my arms. And I had a lot of pain. I had a lot of pain in my neck. Always had a stiff neck, and affected pretty much everything I did. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think that because of the condition, that you cannot do? What is it that you cannot do?
Well, I couldn't sleep. But certainly couldn't work, couldn't focus at work. The jobs that I had to do, I couldn't remain standing or sitting down for long periods of time. I couldn't do sports, which are a big part of my life. Play the piano, that was out of the question. Anything that had to do with standing or holding a position for a long time, that was a no-no. Just painful.
So before you came in, have you tried other kind of treatment for your neck and for your hand numbness?
I had just the traditional chiropractic services where they pop your neck and they kind of like massage it, but none of that worked. And I believe it actually made it worse. I think that's what made it worse.
So how do you know about the DRX 9000?
Yeah, I had experienced the DRX 9000 for lumbar disc herniation before, and so when I started having problems with my neck, I just knew what the answer was.
I see.
And started searching for the DRX 9000. And
when you knew about the price that you had to pay to get on this treatment, what was your reaction?
I was speechless. Yes, it's a bit surprised on the price, but in comparison to surgery and the pain and the recovery period of surgery, the price is not that big. But it's not cheap. But it's an alternative, certainly.
Okay, so you think it's worth it?
I think it's worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many % are you better compared from the beginning of the treatment?
I'd say 90% to 95%. Some days 95%, some days 90%, because the symptoms are evolving and getting better by the week. By the week.
How many treatments have you done so far?
I've done 20 treatments.
20 treatments.
Yes.
Okay. And what are your symptoms now? I mean, how do you feel now compared to like before?
I feel 90% normal. Aside from that 10% with sometimes pains and little things show up, but other than that, I'm able to drive comfortably, turn around, not being afraid that my neck's gonna hurt, like I used to be. I mean, I'm retraining myself to move in a normal manner now.
Okay, good. How about other activity like sleeping, sports?
Sleeping is much better. I'm still away from using a pillow. Sleeping on my back, straight, kind of hold my head in place. But certainly working. Now I spend hours, 3-4 hours go by, and I didn't even realize it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so that's really good.
That's great. I'm so glad to hear that.
Yeah.
And you also had some laser treatment. What do you think of that?
It's the first time I'm trying it, and it's amazing. I think after the DRX 9000, the laser treatments they just need to go together. They just bring alive your body. Your body. So yeah, I didn't know about it.
But you had other kind of laser done for you before. What's the difference?
Yes, well, the other laser was painful. I was kind of scared because it's a heat laser, so it burns your skin if they're not careful. But I never noticed any improvement either during the treatment or after the treatment. I never felt anything.
So
No.
with our treatment, the PO 5000, you feel the difference before and after the treatment?
During the treatment, after the treatment, just the strength in my extremities, my fingers. I play piano, so I can notice it.
Oh, so your finger are much stronger now.
Yes.
So
I can notice it.
you can notice the difference, huh? Wow, that's wonderful. Good. Okay, that's great. So thank you, Alan, for coming by, and we'll look forward to see you more.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you.